okay? So we can make sure that those hip flexors are open and elongated and extended so that we have this hip flexibility. All right? So the first thing we're going to do from this seiza position, this is going to be really, really important. If you can't sit in this position, we're going to have to find another way to do the stretch. Okay? So I'm going to be doing everything from a seated position today because that's the way I have the camera set up. But we'll have to talk about maybe modifying it, or you can look up some things online or in some books, like the book called Stretching, Simply Stretching, by Gene Anderson, G-E-N-E Anderson. The book was written quite a while ago, but it's a really, really good book on the whole stretching idea. It tells you how not to stretch because you'll cause injury, how to correctly do the stretch, how to gauge it, all that stuff. It's a really, really good book. I highly recommend it. Okay, and I'm not getting anything for plugging the book. All right, just go ahead and get the book and have at it, or just do some general searching on stretching and the body part that you're looking for. So you might have hip plus stretching or whatever, you know, in your search engine and stuff. You'll be able to find this stuff. Okay. So anyway, first thing, all right, from this seiza no komai, this folded leg seated position, this formal seat. Right? What we're going to do is generally, if you just massage the thighs a little bit, just kind of pat things down, okay, all the way back up into the hip assembly here, okay, back, lower lumbar, top of the pelvic ridge, right, down into the glute muscles, okay, all the way out, inside, not too far inside, guys, okay, just kind of open things up, right? I've already done this a little bit, but once you feel kind of a tingle going on, okay, that tells you the nerves are opened up. They should start to feel warmer, okay, as the blood vessels start to open up and more blood is getting where it needs to go. Okay, that's really what warming up is about. Okay, things unconstrict, open up, blood vessels dilate, more blood gets where it's going, heats up the body. Warming up. Okay. All right. So from here, what I want to do is I want to open up these inner hip flexors. Okay. So what we can do is just kind of shift back and catch. Okay, the ground. I've got short legs, but if you've got longer legs, you might be able to put your knuckles or your boshiken in your hip assembly there. But here's what we're going to do. Let's see. Let's open this part up here, and then we're going to actually move back down away from the hips into the thighs, and then we'll move back again. Okay, so from right here, you're just going to lean back a little bit, and you're going to lift your belly button up and out. Not just up, not just out. Up and out, and try to get your thighs as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Up and out. Okay? Open things up. Just push the pelvic assembly up and out. And then relax it back down. You're going to feel this aching, burning pain in the thighs. Okay? Nothing stabbing, nothing pulling. There's nothing out of place. Everything's in alignment with the way the muscles have grown and the way they're lined up and attached to the bone. So we're not contradicting anything. Right? And we're going to do this 3 times. Up and out. Each time you exhale, try to go a little farther with it, okay? And then back, okay? So 3 times, up and out. And then back, okay? Now, just ever so slightly, we're going to open up the feet so that the heels are slightly outside the hips. I'm going to turn around so you can see this. Okay? So this is a normal seiza, okay? You never want to sit this way, okay, because it'll constrict things and make it difficult to get up quickly if we need to. Okay? But from here, okay, just ever so slightly, we're going to open the knees a little bit, open the feet a little bit, so that the heels are slightly outside the hip assembly. Okay? The point of this is that we want to make some space there, but it's important that we're not flaring the knees or anything like that and putting things out of alignment. We want to have the knees to feet. Okay, so the upper and lower legs stacked over each other and in natural alignment with the way the torso normally is when we're in shizen or we're just standing. Okay, we don't walk bow-legged this way. Okay, so feet slightly out this way. Okay, and then what we want to do is just kind of let gravity have us. Okay, and this is going to open up the inside of the ankles as well. Okay, the top part of the instep. Okay, and we're just going to let that settle down, and then you can lay back, okay, to stretch things. You want to go as far as you can without having the knees come up off the floor. Okay? Just kind of open things up. Okay? Pretty simple. You can do those a couple of times on your own. It's pretty simple. Okay? So, any other stretches that you can think of to kind of open things up at the thighs, that's fine as long as you're not hurting yourself. Okay?